everyone, my name is Kathy and today me and Hemptique are bringing you the 5 most useful macrame knots that you should learn. These knots are perfect whether you want to make a wall hanging, a plant hanger, maybe a keychain or a bracelet. These knots are very useful for all kinds of projects. So it is a really great idea to go ahead and learn these knots if you want to tie all kinds of wonderful art using rope. For this tutorial, I will be using Hemptique 6mm cotton rope. This rope is perfect for any macrame project, so I am very excited to get to use that today. And just for some reference, all my ropes today are cut 5 feet long. Now let's just get right into it and get started. The very first knot we are going to be learning today is the lark's head knot. And this knot is the perfect way that you can attach your ropes to a dowel rod or whatever you want to hang your ropes to for your macrame projects. To make this knot, you're going to want to fold your ropes evenly in half, and then we're going to send it over our dowel rod. And you'll notice there's this nice loop right behind those ropes. All you do is take the 2 ends of the rope and push them through the loop. And then you can give those ropes a nice tug to tighten. And that is all there is to it to make a lark's head knot. The next knot that we will be learning today is the square knot. The square knot is one of the most useful knots in macrame, as you can make entire projects with only this knot. So it's very important for us to learn and master. To make this knot, you will need 4 ropes, and I've just attached mine, of course, with that lark's head knot. And what we're going to do to make this knot is we're going to take the rope on the far right and we're going to cross it over the 2 ropes in the middle. Then we're going to take this left rope and cross it over that right rope. It's going to go behind the 2 in the middle to go through the loop. And then we're just going to pull that tight. Now we're going to take the side on the left, and this time it's going to cross over the 2 ropes in the middle to form a loop. Then we're going to take the right rope and it's going to go right in front of that left one. Then I'm going to send it behind the 2 ropes in the middle, and it's going to go through the loop. And then I just pull it tight. And that is a square knot. Let's do it one more time. I'm going to send the side here on the right to cross over the 2 ropes in the middle to form a loop. Then I'm going to take this side on the left and it's going to cross over the right rope, go behind the 2 ropes in the middle and through the loop. And then I'm just going to pull it tight. Now I send the left side to cross over those 2 ropes in the middle to form my loop. The side on the right then goes over that left rope, behind the 2 in the middle, and through the loop. And then I pull it tight. Just like that. And that is how you can make a square knot. The next knot that we will be learning is the spiral knot. Now this knot is a variation of what we just learned with the square knot, where instead of making one full square knot, we're only going to be making a half square knot. So let me show you what I mean by that. We're once again going to take the side on the far right and cross it over the 2 ropes in the middle to form a loop. Then this left rope's going to go over the right rope, behind the 2 in the middle, and through a loop. And then I pull it tight. And that is a half square knot. And now all I'm going to do is repeat these same steps. So again, I'm going to take the side on the right to cross over the 2 ropes in the middle to form my loop. The side on the left is going to go over that right rope, behind the 2 in the middle, and through the loop. And I pull it tight. And then again, I just repeat these steps. So the right rope crosses over the 2 in the middle to form my loop. The side on the left crosses over the right rope. It goes behind the 2 in the middle and through the loop. And I pull it tight. And what this is going to do is it's going to start causing this center knot here to start turning and spiraling. So again, right rope crosses over the 2 in the middle, The left rope goes over that right rope, behind the two, and through the loop. Once you notice that it's starting to turn, you can kind of help it and just pinch it and turn it yourself, and keep tying the knots, always starting with the right rope to cross over the two in the middle, then sending that left rope over, behind the two, and through the middle. Just like this. So as you can see, this causes this really fun spiral pattern. This is a great knot to use because it adds fun variations to all your macrame projects. The next knot that we will be learning today is the double half hitch knot, also known as the clove hitch. To make this knot, you're going to take the rope on the far left and we're going to point it in the direction we want it to go. This rope that we're pointing in this direction is called our leading rope, and all these other ropes are going to get tied around this leading rope. And these ropes then are called the working ropes. So once again, all your working ropes are always going to tie around your leading rope. To tie this knot, I'm going to bring the first working rope right up behind my leading rope, and I'm going to form a little loop. I'm then going to take that working rope and I'm going to twist it upwards to send it through the loop. I then pull that tight. Then I'm going to take that same working cord and I'm going to send it in front of my leading rope to form a loop. I then twist it around to go through the loop. And once again, I pull that tight. And that is my first double half hitch knot. So then I can move on to the next working rope. Once again, it pinches up behind that leading rope so that we form a loop. I then send the working rope over and around to go through the loop. And then we pull it tight. Now that same working cord is going to go in front of the leading rope to form a loop. It then curls around to go through the loop, and I pull it tight. And now we can move on to the next working rope. It's going to come right up behind to form a loop. It twists around to go through the loop, and I pull it tight. Then I send it in front of my leading rope to curl around, and it goes through the loop. So a couple helpful tips to making this knot is I'm always going to hold my leading rope in my hand just to keep my place. It helps guide the rope as well. And then it's always important to remember that the first time you tie this knot, your working rope comes right behind. So it always starts behind, and then you curl it up to go through the loop. Then on the second pass, that working rope's always going to go in front of my leading rope. So once again, this rope's never leaving my hand when I take the next working rope right up behind. Then I curl it around to go through the loop, pull it tight, and then I take it in front, twist it around, and send it through the loop. Just like that. Now if you want to go back down the other direction, it's the same steps, but I'm going to show you guys because I know it can be a little tricky going a different direction. So once again, we're going to take the side on the far end, this time on the right side, and we're going to point it in the direction we want it to go. And all these other ropes, known as our working ropes, are going to get tied around this leading rope. The first rope's going to come right up behind, and we're forming a loop. I twist it around to go through the loop, and I pull it tight. Then I'm going to take that working rope in front, twist it around, and send it through the loop. Now I can move on to the next working rope. It comes right up behind, I twist it up and around, I pull it tight, then I'm going to send that same rope over, curl it around to go through the loop, and I pull it tight. The next rope comes right up behind, I curl it around the rope to go through the loop, and I pull it tight. It's going to go in front this time to form the loop where it curls around and goes through the loop. Just like that. This is how you can tie the double half hitch knot. And this is a very important knot to also learn because it's going to form these nice straight lines so you can cause great designs in your macrame work. Now the final macrame knot that I will be showing you guys today is the gathering knot. And I'm just using my spiral knot little example to show you guys how to make this knot. So as you can see, kind of the two ends of this knot stick out, and sometimes you want to hold everything together. So the knot to do this with is the gathering knot. To make this knot, you're going to need another rope. You're going to take this rope and we're going to fold it in half so that we have one end that is pretty short and one long end. You'll also have this loop that hangs below. You're going to stick that right in front of all the ropes that you want to be held together. And I like to pinch it up top with my fingers just to hold my place. And so your loop's going to hang down below and your short string's going to hang right up top. We're going to take this long piece of rope and we're going to just start wrapping it around all of our ropes. Once you wrap it as many times as you want, you're going to take that piece that we were just using to wrap and we're going to stick it right through this loop. So I'm just going to stick it right in the loop. Then I'm going to take this short piece of rope that's hanging right up top and I'm going to pull it. And when you pull it, you'll notice that the loop and the string that hanged below get pulled into the knot. And now it's secured into place. So the last step to do is take a pair of scissors and just trim off your ends. Just like that. And this is how you can make the gathering knot. And there you go. I hope you guys found this video helpful and inspiring, and thank you so much for watching.